What's good is your boy Terry Money, and today I'm gonna talk about Xbox Technophilosophy. Like, I'm an Xbox Technophilosopher, and Technophilosophy means technology and philosophy put together in a way that fits the way in the view of the future of technology and how capable it will be with artificial intelligence, super intelligence, quantum computing, and stuff like that. So what I'm basically trying to say though is that when it come down to it, I'm an Xbox techno philosopher because I want to represent the Xbox community and culture, and also my worship to the Xbox consoles and how I cherish them and love them so much. Whole nine yards. And basically, what I'm trying to say though is that you know I'm all about the vision and the building and creating the Xbox Metaverse through the power of their game softwares and their open worlds, and bringing open worlds into the Xbox ecosystem and virtual worlds. Now, Nvidia War, if you don't know, is part of Activision. Activision Blizzard have been purchased by Xbox with a high price, and they are beginning to create single player virtual worlds to where people can experience, the freedom and the lifestyle of having their own story being told in the virtual worlds and so on and so forth. So basically what I'm trying to say though is that when it comes down to my philosophy and everything that I teach about Xbox is about the technology wise, but also the future of making it into a metaverse, you know what I mean? So basically what I'm trying to say is that when it comes down to it, the virtual worlds will play a big part in the 2D environment of having an Xbox and playing it from your monitor or your TV screen, whatever you choose to play it on. You know what I'm saying? Whole nine yards. And I just want to put it in a way that will fit the atmosphere of the techno philosophy of Xbox. So basically what I'm trying to say is that I'm trying to put out a vision to where I create it. Like, I'm working on a book on talking about Xbox. Like, my week off from my job is coming close. So once I get that week off, I'm gonna work on my book. Work on the introduction side to give a clear history about the Xbox and how I came to be through the introduction side. But when it comes to the rest of the slides, it's going deep into my philosophy. Like, it's hard for me to explain it in words in this video because what I'm saying, I have to I have to hold on for at least like several minutes to think about what I need to say. But I can't do that in my vlog videos. People do tune in to hear what I gotta say, but and not wait for me what I gotta say next. But basically, what I'm trying to say is that Xbox is going to create a metaverse that is 2D environment. I can't say 3D means you got the VR headset on. And when you mean got the VR headset on, like Microsoft, they working on a VR headset to where you can log into their metaverse and experience their metaverse. But when it comes out to the Xbox metaverse, like they said in the documentary, Xbox is no longer on the Microsoft playbook, which means it's its own new thing. It's its own new environment. You know what I'm saying? It got its own office and everything. It have no plans of stopping. It's definitely when it comes to cloud gaming and PC gaming and stuff like that. Like, I'm happy that Xbox, ported their games into the PC because PC is universal. PC people got the right to play all of the games from all consoles into their PC. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all, because of the graphic cards and all the technology that comes with the PC and how it be upgraded to what it be. But when it really come down to it, though, when it comes to the PC community, they have every right to have Xbox games coming to the PC and PlayStation games as well. But I'm not a PlayStation fanboy, and the minority in the group, are tripping off of PlayStation games coming into the PC environment. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about Nintendo having games on PC, but I think they do, but I don't know. I haven't really checked. I'm not really a Nintendo fanboy. Like I said, I got rid of my Nintendo Switch because I didn't like it. I didn't want it. You know what I'm saying? I just going to stick to Xbox from now on. But basically what I'm trying to say though is that me being an Xbox techno philosopher is just that, I'm going to get the Xbox symbol tatted on my hand, on my hand right here and these hands, both hands. And also I'm going to have Xbox pun tatted on my fingers and stuff like that. Like, I'm an Xbox fanboy. I'm an Xbox fan extremist. Like, I'm an Xbox fan extremist, if you want to put it. Like, I ain't got nothing against PlayStation. I ain't got nothing against PlayStation. PlayStation, like I said, I started with PlayStation before Xbox ever came into the picture. But like I said, I used to play PlayStation. I used to have PlayStation. Don't get me wrong. I used to be a PlayStation fanboy. Don't get me wrong. But what I'm really trying to say though is that even though I was into PlayStation at first, when the original Xbox came out, something told me that this is the console that you need to stick with. This is a console that you need to belong to. You know what I mean? So basically, what I'm trying to say though is that my consciousness, my pineal gland, was telling me that the Xbox is for you. Don't turn your back on it and on that yours. Now I stuck with the Xbox. You know what I'm saying? Then about the same time, I got into that street life later on. And when I got into that street life, I kind of let video games go. But since I left that street life ago, I went and got me a 360 and stuff. But I experienced the red ring of death though. I have the red ring of death. So I left the Xbox alone, got it back into music or the street life, whatever you want to call it. But at the same time, even though I was going back and forth with my lifestyles and stuff, I always come back to gaming, but I always come back to Xbox, not PlayStation, not Nintendo, not these other systems, but no, always come back to Xbox. You know what I'm saying? I always come back to Xbox. And the reason why I always come back to Xbox, I knew Xbox was going to be something special and something beautiful. Now since they're into cloud gaming, I just can't wait to when 5G is fully enhanced by the year 2025 or 2026, when it's fully enhanced. I'll be able to cloud game my Xbox games and Game Pass on my phone or tablet if I'm at Starbucks or any place that got Wi-Fi connection or anywhere that 5G works perfect. But that's one thing I want to say. So when it really comes down to it, though, I want to become an Xbox techno-philosopher because I want to build the strongest community within Xbox. Build the most amazing community. And so now, like Xbox Punk is going to be a religion for the Xbox community, and my mission is to really build up upon that and really enhance that. You know what I mean? So that's one thing that I'm trying to say though. So when it really comes down to, I'm an Xbox fanboy, I'm an Xbox fan extremist, you know what I'm saying, when it really come down to it. Like I posted a picture on Reddit, with the title says Xbox Worship, and everybody started flipping out, started tripping. I got my one of my posts got taken down, and I got care resources sending me messages on Reddit talking about, if you need some help, you need some mental help and stuff, contact us. I'm like, what's wrong with me worshiping my Xbox? I mean, what's wrong with that? And you know what I'm saying? Like, they're up here thinking that, I'm putting out terrorist threats or something like that. But I'm up here saying that I worship my Xbox. And people in the comment section, basically people in the comment section talk about worshiping Xbox. What's wrong with you? But it is what it is. But at the same time, I'm always going to be an Xbox punk. You know what I'm saying? I'm always going to love Xbox. And I'm always going to worship my Xbox consoles. You know what I'm saying? They're not in my room no more. They're downstairs, and I don't put crystals on them no more. But that particular moment, I was worshiping them at that moment. But, I just decided to keep them downstairs where I get close to the internet. But the thing about it is that this is my whole point of being. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to bring more people into the Xbox ecosystem. I'm going to bring more people into the Xbox community to really be a part of the Xbox family. You know what I'm saying? But, this is a family. Xbox Fan Fest, people get married there. People party there. People do whatever they want to do over there. And that's one thing I want to say. So when it really comes down to it, I'm going to forever be an Xbox fanboy. I'm an Xbox fan extremist. So, and that's what I represent, though. I represent being an Xbox extremist. But, that's all I want to say about this. So when it comes down to me being an Xbox techno-philosopher, is to bring more people into the Xbox community and the Xbox ecosystem. You can still play your Nintendo. You can still play your PlayStation. You can still play your Stadia and your Luna. You can play with anything you want to play. But at the same time, when it comes down to exclusive, that's what you should play it for. But when it comes down to multiplayer or really enjoying yourself playing video games, Xbox is the place to be when it comes to enjoying stuff like that. You know what I mean? And that's one thing I want to say. So this is your boy Tam, and I'm finna sign off. That's all I want to say. That's what I put out there. So when it really comes down to it, though, I am working on an Xbox book. I am working on, the introduction. Like I said, I work full time. I work through Monday and Friday and over the weekends. I mostly want to game over the weekends and rest because I do work hard. I do Caltrans and janitorial at the same. I got 2 jobs within the same company. You know what I'm saying? But it's the same pay though. But basically, what I'm trying to say though is that when it really come down to it though, you know what I'm saying, I work full time, you know what I mean? So when I get this week off, hopefully I can get done with this introduction. So when I get to the other parts of the book, that's when I push out my Technophilosophy. So be on the lookout for my Xbox book. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I work full time, so it's hard for me to get time to work on this book. And like I said, over the weekends, I like to game on my Xbox on multiplayer and stuff. Mostly multiplayer though. But I am waiting for Starfield to come out since that's single player and it look interesting. And that's all I want to say. So peace.